You have to have a job that understands what you're going through with your life. Most jobs are not understanding, especially when it comes to you having a child who has a medical condition, or a child, or a situation where you don't always have a babysitter. Most jobs don't understand. They're willing to fire you or get rid of you, or figure out a way to make you quit so they don't have to deal with that, which is really, really messed up. Or they decide to cut your hours or whatever they decide to do. It's not cool. Most of us out here are doing the best we can with raising our children, which means sometimes you may have to call off because your child is sick, or you may only be able to work 30 or 25 hours a week because you need to get home to relieve the nurse that works with your child, or relieve the person that's babysitting your child or keeping your child. Right now, it's a really, really rough time. And I'm blessed to have a job to where I can work from home, and also blessed that my child can still go to daycare during this time. And I have to say, it wasn't always like that. Of course, things are different because we're going through a pandemic. But when I was pregnant with Elijah, I was working at the post office. I had been there almost 2 years. And I went to them at 7 months pregnant and said, hey, I can't work night shift no more. I need to get a morning shift. We went back and forth about it for a while. For a couple of weeks, they were call themselves trying to help me. The problem was I was still on contract, so I wasn't considered a full-time employee, I guess. Either way, it broke me down because I had to give up a job I really liked. Like, yeah, the hours was long. Yeah, it was hard labor, but I really liked it. I didn't have any problem with it. It was a good job. I made very good money. And after I had him, I had to take a huge pay cut, which hurt my soul because at that moment I really needed the money. So it was depressing. It was a lot of thinking and rearranging my life so I could take a different job, so I could be able to be home with him in the evenings, because that's just how it had to be at that moment. But for all the moms who are out there who's going through all that, just know your blessing is around the corner. It's nothing that you can't handle. There's nothing that you can't do. If that job is not willing to work with you, then it may be time for you to pursue other employment. I'm not saying go up there and quit or demand anything. You can get your point across being very polite and very respectful. But also know in the back of your mind, it may be time to move on, because you need something to work with your schedule. And you don't want to be working nowhere where you're not happy. Period. That's not cool. So, that's just my little piece of advice for this week. Just look out for your family, period. I will end with that. Your family should always come first. And if any job or training or school can't understand that, then it may be time to look at another avenue. It may hurt you. You may have to take a pay cut. But it's worth it to be able to be there and support your kids, period. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Be safe. Be happy. Try to smile. And remember that nothing lasts forever. Anything that you're going through is temporary. And through faith, you can get through anything.